Dang it. I have to do that whole thing over again. Okay. I always forget to unmute. Yes, I can restart the live stream. Hold on 1 minute. Oh my gosh, I'm so angry right now. I muted myself. It has been a day. So hopefully now we have some sound. I am so sorry. Let's try this again. So, hello, welcome to Singing in Solitude. My name is Sarah Lonsert, and this is a wonderful concert series put on by the SoCal Vocalist Relief Fund. You can find their donation link in the description of my video. So please go donate to them. The SoCal Vocalist Relief Fund is an amazing organization. They honestly have they helped me out in a very interesting time of coronavirus, and they've been helping out a lot of different vocalists all throughout Southern California. So please go donate to them. They have honestly been helping a lot of people just basically stay afloat as best as they can. So so thank you so much to the to the SoCal Vocalist Relief Fund for everything that they have done. Please go donate. This is how you spell their name, and so everything should be up and good and running. So I am so excited to be singing on Singing in Solitude, the concert series that SoCal Vocalist Relief Fund are putting on. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I'm so grateful to be here. And tonight's theme is together, and so I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to have to take the theme of together and mix it with Autism Awareness Month, because I myself am autistic, and I can't think of a better way to express music than how it brought my little autistic self together with a bunch of people through the power of music, through the power of the universal language of music. And so that's sort of what the concert is going to be about tonight, because I kind of built this whole concert basically to share my journey in a very short amount of time. So this is going to be the theme of Together, and so let's get started. So when I was younger, as a kid, I really couldn't communicate very well. And for those of you who don't know anything about autism, autism is basically it is it's a disability that basically disables people who have it from communicating well, obviously. So for me as a kid, communicating was very difficult. I didn't really understand when people were angry, because I didn't understand social cues. I didn't understand facial expressions. I didn't understand tone inflections. I didn't understand any of it. And so it just drove me crazy. And it wasn't until I actually found music where was I able to actually have everything kind of fall into place, to be honest. So in truth, music was that stepping stone, that key that made it so that I could communicate and I could be together with people. And I remember the very first time that I heard any sort of music that I really, really loved. I was like 11 years old, and I was sitting in front of my TV, and I was really bored. And I went searching in my mom's room, and I pulled out this lovely DVD of Phantom of the Opera. And I put it on, and I immediately fell in love with Christine. And it has been my dream to be Christine in Phantom of the Opera on Broadway ever since then. But that was the first time that I was like, oh my gosh, I understand what I need to do with my life. I need to sing. I need to perform. Because for me, performing was a lot different than just getting up in front of a microphone and singing. Performing for me was a way to communicate, a way to get together with people, a way for me to bridge the gap between just me and those strangers over there that I really wanted to talk to, I really wanted to communicate with, I really wanted to be with. And music was that bridge that allowed that to happen. And so this is Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera. And this was honestly the song that really made me want to be a performer in the first place. Think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. Remember me once in a while, please promise me you'll try. When you find that once again you long to take your heart back and be free, if you ever find a moment, spare a thought for me. We never said our love was evergreen or as unchanging as the sea. But if you can still remember, stop and think of me. Think of all the things we've shared and seen. Don't think about the way things might have been. Think of me waking silent and resigned, imagining, trying too hard to put you from my mind. Recall those days, think back on all those times, think of the things we'll never do. There will never be a day when I won't think of you. Flowers fade, the fruits of summer fade. They have their seasons, so do we. But please promise me that sometimes you will think. Ah, 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 hold on 1 minute. All right, now the video should be public. Now that all the kinks have been ironed out, yes, as you can clearly tell, I stream a lot. So that was the song that definitely made me want to be a singer in the first place. But as I kind of got older and I was going through a lot of therapy and I was going through a lot of troubles, music actually helped me express myself in ways that I could have never expressed myself to begin with. There were so many songs that were able to really help me speak about what I was feeling. And even the saddest songs, I would sing them to my family, and then they would finally understand. They'd be like, oh, that's what you've been trying to tell us. Oh, that's what... Oh, I understand. That makes so much sense. And I was finally relieved to be like, oh, thank God there's something out there that helps me communicate and helps me understand people in a way that I can't really understand people. So really and truly, music helps me connect with people on not just a communicative level, but on a heart-to-heart level. It really is the one thing that brought a lot of us together. And one of the songs that really helped me, basically break myself out of my shell and allow me to be more open and honest with my feelings was a song called "On My Own" from Les Mis, because I always felt on my own. I always felt like I never fit in. I always felt like no one understands me. But every single time I sing the song, for some reason, everybody understands me. Everybody gets me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Oh, I should have been doing this so much sooner. I should have sung this so much. Oh my gosh, I should have done so many things. Because honestly, it was that moment where I finally was able to sing what I truly felt, sing those deep honest fears of mine that people could understand and connect with me, and I could finally be with them. So this is On My Own from Les Miserables. On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me, and when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone, and the river, it's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning, and all my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. The world is full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. I love him, but only on my So yeah, that was one of those songs that really hit home to me, because as a kid, I had such a vivid imagination, and I always thought that I had tons of friends, or I thought I had tons of friends, but all of those friends were imaginary because I played with dolls a lot, and I always was trying to emulate things that I saw on TV in order to make friends. And so finally, when I learned this song, I remember the first time that I learned the song, my mom was sitting behind me in my voice lesson, and I sang it, and my mom just started wailing because she was just like, "Oh my gosh, is this how you feel? This is how you honestly feel." And I thought, like, this song that was like super sad and I shouldn't sing it because I always wanted people to be happy. I was like, "Oh my gosh, this song actually, people understand me." Like, yes, this is how I feel. I feel alone. I didn't know how to express that before I sang this song. So I'm so thankful that this song was able to make that bridge for you, so that I could communicate to you. So even like a super sad song like On My Own, like it brought me closer to my mom. It brought me closer to a lot of people in my life, because they finally were able to understand and how I felt. And so even like songs like that, like it doesn't matter. Like it's just, it is that it's the power of music. It brings us together. It crosses all manner of bridges, no matter what our communication issues are, whether they're autism or a language barrier. Like music transcends all of them. It's incredible. So on my journey to become Christine on Phantom of the Opera, I thought that it would be a really good idea if I actually learned some classical music. And I fell into classical music quite on accident, mostly because I was like, oh, haha, I guess I need to go to college. And my mom was like, you're not going to go to college for music because you're going to go to college for something serious. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just take one music class. And at the time, I was just doing all musical theater. And I've been doing musical theater for about 12 years at that point. And I took a music 101 class, which is music fundamentals. And they finally, they wrote on the whiteboard and they were like, yeah, this is a quarter note and this is how you do it. And I was like, wait a minute, you can learn to read this stuff? What? And so that's kind of how I fell into music. Classical music was because I took a music fundamentals class thinking it was a musical theater class. And I would just keep honing my craft of musical theater, and it totally wasn't. It was something. It wasn't something better, but it was something better in a sense of like a different path. It was something new. It was something that I could sink my teeth into, and so I ended up fully going into classical music. I now do classical music and musical theater together at the same time. But I remember the first time when I was singing classical music, I was like, I'm the musical theater girl trying to sing classical. And, but I just kept at it. And a lot of my teachers are like, no, you're a classical singer now and you're a musical theater singer. And if you want to be Christine in Phantom, you totally can. You have good technique to do that. So I wanted to sing a couple of classical pieces for you today. And classical music is a little bit is very fun for me because you get to play these very outlandish characters. And one of them is from one of my favorite operas, La Bohème. This is Musetta's Waltz, Quando men vo. And a little bit of background is that Musetta is a very flirtatious woman, and she walks into this bar with her sugar daddy on her arm, and she sees her ex-boyfriend, and he's having a lot of fun with all the friends, and she goes like, excuse me, why you having fun with the friends over there? Why didn't you invite me? And basically, like, she, instead of like going up to him and talking to him, she gets on this tables and she starts singing about how beautiful she is and how confident she is and how he's such an idiot for not wanting her back. And I just love that about Musetta. I wish I could be that confident in my life. But I think that's one of the reasons I love playing her, because that's a part of me that I get to express through Musetta. So this is Quando men vo, Musetta's Waltz. my goodness. Charlie, what am I gonna do with you? I hope you can't hear him, but I do have a dog, and I don't know how he escaped his solitary confinement. So hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna go put him away before we continue. All right, good. Now we should have no more interruptions. He was down here. My dog Charlie, he loves to howl and sing along with me whenever I sing opera. So he's quite funny, and I was just trying to keep it together. But so that is Quando me vo, Musetta's Waltz from La Boheme. But I wanted to sing to you my favorite of all time's favorite arias that I ever get to sing. And this is I Want to Live, Juliet's Waltz from Romeo et Juliette by Charles Gounod. And I think that it's just a good, like, for me, I love to sing this song, especially now in quarantine, because I want to live. I want to be able to, like, experience life again. And that's all that this song is about. This aria is about. It's about a young woman wanting to live her life, wanting to experience love, wanting to experience joy, wanting to experience all these different types of things. And that's just one of the great things about this aria, is that you just get to let loose and have fun. And it's one of the few songs that really expresses the pure joy of what it means to be alive. So I wanted to sing it for you, because this is one of my favorite ways to express joy in a way that I just personally can't do it. And I think the music speaks for itself and helps me speak as well. So this is Juliet's Waltz from Romeo et Juliette by Charles Gounod. Je veux vivre dans le rêve qui m'enivre ce jour encore douce flamme. Je te garde dans mon amour comme un trésor. Je veux vivre dans le rêve qui m'enivre ce jour encore douce flamme. Je te garde dans mon amour comme un trésor. Cette fraise de jeunesse ne te relasse qu'un jour. Puis viendra l'ampleur que c'est dans l'amour, et le So that is Romeo and Juliet. It has been a full day of singing for me, so that was a rather tough aria to do. So I did know that Tiffany wanted me to show my dog. I'm also gonna have him sing with me because that's exactly what he was doing. So Charlie Bulbardi, come here. Here, you want to sing with me? I know you do. I know you want to sing with me. You always want to sing with me. Here, you want to? Here, come here. Ready? La 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 la. Quando me infuso etta per la via, la gente sosta e mira, e la bellezza mia tutta ricerca in me. Good boy. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I love you, good boy. He is a crazy dog. Let me tell you. But yeah, so that's what was happening. Like over here when I'm singing, I'm just like, I love you so much. Please go away. So that was my dog Charlie, and that's how we sing together. Yeah. So that's kind of my love for classical music. Usually I don't take that song that fast, but it's no big deal. I did want to do like one shout out. I did kind of talk about her before, but I did want to talk about my family a lot because being autistic, you do feel very alone a lot of the time. But one of the things that music was able to do for us as a family, it really did bring us a lot closer together because it gave me an ability to communicate. And I cannot express that enough. Like music gave me the ability to talk to people. It gave me the ability to like feel things for people. It gave me the ability to feel things for myself. It gave me a vehicle to express myself and be able to not just express myself in just an outward like, oh yes, fun type of way, but actually express myself that people could understand. Music really brought us together, not only me to the world, but also me and my family. Music really brought us very close together. And I know when I first started singing, my mom always would cry whenever I sang her favorite artist, Celine Dion. And my mom has been with me through absolute thick and thin, especially like growing up. I know that having an autistic child is not that easy, especially one that is still learning how to communicate and be together with you as a family and as a daughter. And so I did want to sing this one song for her as a dedication for her. And so this is Celine Dion's song, I believe, My Heart Will Go On. time I hold you in my life will always go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. You're here, there's nothing I fear, and I know that my heart will go on. We'll stay forever this way. You are safe in my heart, and my heart will go on and on. So yes, that was for my mom and also my family. So that's sort of that's kind of been my little my very compact life into musical journey with autism and music, and being able to use both of them in order to get together with everybody. And I did want to share one last song. It's an original of mine that I actually wrote when I was 15 years old. And again, this was like me being able to express myself through music and being able to come together and be a part of the world and be a part of everybody, the community, the friendships, the family, everything, like being able to be a part of everything. And for me, it was when I was 15 years old, when I finally kind of understood what autism was a little bit about, I wrote this song called I Will Rise. And it basically is like, I will rise above all of these problems that I have, and I will be able to be with people again, to be able to express and be myself and be together with everybody once more. We will rise above this. I will rise above this. And I wanted to end my my concert about this very short little trip with autism and music, and how it has brought me together with not only my family, not only my friends, but also my community, and also people from around the world. Honestly, I've had such a blessing to sing everywhere, Europe, Russia, New York. It's been an incredible journey, and I can't wait to meet more people and be able to come together as just human beings, expressing each other through music and through any means necessary, that we get that soul to soul bond. I wanted to end my set with an original of mine called I Will Rise. Walking down the streets, passing millions of faces, they'll all disappear without any traces, feeling so alone and confused, so unimportant and used, wanting to be seen and wishing to be heard. I won't be deferred. I will rise through it all. I won't let myself fall. I'm gonna shout out loud, and I won't be turned, 'cause I wanna be heard. Walking past things that I fear, I'm wondering if life will become clear. Choices to be made and places to go. My mind might just overflow. I'm scared and unsure. I don't know what to do, but I'll make it through. I will rise through it all. I won't let myself fall. I'm gonna shout out loud, and I won't be turned, 'cause I wanna be heard. I wanna be heard. 'Cause I will rise through it all. I won't let myself fall. I'm gonna shout out loud, and I won't be turned, 'cause I wanna be heard. And I will rise through it all. I won't let myself fall. I'm gonna shout out loud, and I won't be turned. Gonna follow my heart, and I won't get burned, 'cause I wanna be heard. I wanna be I wanna be So that has been my musical journey in order to share the theme of this week's Singing in Solitude together with my journey with autism, because music truly has brought me closer together with everybody. So thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much to the SoCal Vocalist Relief Fund for inviting me to be on Singing in Solitude. I have been wanting to sing this on this program for many weeks now. I just personally have never been able to find the time. So thank you so much, SoCal Vocalist Relief Fund. Please, please, please go donate to them. I have their donation link in the description of this live video. They are doing wonderful things to help SoCal vocalists who have been affected by the coronavirus. They helped me, during my need. I reached out to them, and they were so quick. They were so helpful. They were so kind. So please, please, please go donate to them. They are truly wonderful people, and they are doing a great thing by helping artists in such a scary and stressful time, such as the ones we're living in now. So I just wanted to express my thank you for letting me be on Singing in Solitude. I hope you have enjoyed the concert. And I hope you have enjoyed a little walk through my musical experience with autism and how it has brought me closer to the world and to people. We might be in solitude, but we're not alone. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a very, very lovely night. And please stay tuned next week for the next Singing in Solitude. I know I will be, because I watch every week. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a good night.